Tomorrow, I will visit Denmark and then on to Greenland, Kalatlit Nunat. Let me be clear. Canada stands firmly in support of the people of Greenland who will determine their own future. Life in the Arctic has profoundly changed since my childhood. New realities, new technologies, new science. Yet today, amid rising tensions, one truth endures. The Arctic's greatest strength and stability lies in the resilience of its peoples. So whatever decisions are made next, whether advancing science research with Indigenous knowledge, managing shipping routes, or strengthening defense systems, those efforts must be matched with investments in Arctic communities. Let us give them what they need to be truly self-reliant.
In a dramatic geopolitical counterpunch to U.S. President Donald Trump, Canada is opening its first-ever diplomatic outpost in Greenland, sending a blunt message after Trump's controversial and widely criticized attempts to assert American control over the Arctic island. A senior Canadian delegation is landing in Nuuk on Friday, led by Governor-General Mary Simon and Foreign Minister Anita Anand to formally inaugurate the consulate. The symbolism is impossible to miss. A Canadian Coast Guard ship will accompany the visit, reinforcing that this is not just diplomacy, it's strategy.
Today, the world sees the Arctic as a region of renewed opportunity. International security issues are coming to the forefront. And now more than ever, we must uphold this tradition of collaboration and respect. Meaningful cooperation, strengthened by Indigenous leadership, has had a phenomenal impact over many years. We are at a decisive moment in history. Challenges in the Arctic affect all peoples on Earth. More than ever, we recognize the profound interconnectedness of our world. We must continue to act together in a spirit of reconciliation and respect for Arctic communities. This is where our strength lies. We must stay true to our core values, championing human rights, sustainable development, environmental protection, and solidarity with our Arctic nations and NATO allies. A strong Arctic is one where Northerners have the tools and opportunities they need to thrive. It is an Arctic where Indigenous knowledge, leadership, and values guide our choices. It is an Arctic where Northerners, whether in Norway, or Greenland, Kalatlit Nunat, or anywhere else across the circumpolar region, can continue shaping their own future. So I want to thank all of you for your work supporting Arctic communities and for helping the world understand that the future of the Arctic belongs to the people of the Arctic. Tomorrow, I will visit Denmark and then on to Greenland, Kalatlit Nunat. Let me be clear. Canada stands firmly in support of the people of Greenland who will determine their own future. Life in the Arctic has profoundly changed since my childhood. new realities, new technologies, new science. Yet today, amid rising tensions, one truth endures. The Arctic's greatest strength and stability lies in the resilience of its peoples. So whatever decisions are made next, whether advancing science research with indigenous knowledge, managing shipping routes, or strengthening defense systems, those efforts must be matched with investments in Arctic communities. Let us give them what they need to be truly self-reliant.
Ahead of the trip, Simon set the tone with a direct rebuke to Trump-era rhetoric. Canada, she said, stands firmly in support of the people of Greenland, who will determine their own future, a clear rejection of any foreign takeover fantasies. The timing is explosive. Trump has repeatedly claimed the United States needs to own Greenland for national security, raising alarms across Europe and North America. While he has since softened his language, saying he is now exploring a potential deal after talks with Denmark, Canada, and European allies, the damage is done, and Ottawa is responding in full view of the world. Meanwhile, Trump's repeated threats over Greenland have jolted Canada into a harsh Arctic reality check, turning what was once a distant, slow-burn concern into an immediate strategic flashpoint. A region long seen as remote is now at the center of rising tensions over shipping lanes, sovereignty, and shifting alliance politics. For years, Canadian governments acknowledged that melting polar ice was opening the Arctic to greater access and to growing Russian and Chinese interest. Yet the risks were often dismissed as theoretical, leaving the vast northern frontier underprepared and underdeveloped. Now, with Trump openly questioning Greenland's security and floating the idea of acquisition, unease is spreading in Canada. The provocative rhetoric has sparked a blunt question in Ottawa and beyond. If Greenland is fair game, could Canada's Arctic be next? Trump's Greenland gambit has forced Canada to confront just how exposed its Arctic really is, a massive, sparsely developed strategic zone long taken for granted under the comfort of shared continental defense with the United States. Meanwhile, France is doing the same. French officials are also opening a consulate in Nuuk the very same day, transforming Greenland into a new front line of transatlantic diplomacy. Until now, only the United States and Iceland had permanent diplomatic missions in the territory. The arrival of Canada and France marks a historic expansion of foreign engagement and a coordinated NATO signal: Greenland is not for sale. Experts say the move carries enormous weight. Michael Myers, an Arctic scholar at the University of British Columbia, says the consulate's opening is long overdue, but now charged with urgency. Inuit leaders say Trump's threats feel personal. Natan Obed, president of Inuit Tapirit Kanatami, warns that talk of annexation revives painful memories of colonization, not just in Greenland, but in Canada too. Around 50 Canadian Inuit are flying into Nuuk for the ceremony, a moment Obed calls the result of years of advocacy for closer Arctic ties. Trump has justified U.S. interest in Greenland by accusing Denmark of failing to protect it from Russian and Chinese threats, claims he has reportedly echoed about Canada's Arctic as well. Ottawa isn't taking chances. Prime Minister Mark Carney's government has pledged over $1 billion for Arctic infrastructure and a year-round military presence in the region. Canada has called Arctic defense an unquestionable national security priority, central to protecting Canada's sovereignty and global stability. Trump tried, Trump failed, and Canada just drew a hard line across the Arctic ice.